Playing on Sirius XM, Progressive 127. Mark, thanks so much for being here. Why is this case garnering so much national attention?
Well, because, you know, Meek is a national figure. He's a rapper. He's a star. And I think he said it best last night. He hopes that his case isn't singled out as just one problem, one case. He laments that others don't have the resources he had to get himself out, and that's what he's fighting for, and that's what he's going to continue to advocate for.
How did the system fail him here?
Well, just like organizations like the Justice League NYC have articulated, we have got to do something about sentencing reform, bail reform, those types of things, because they keep people in the system. He should never have been locked up anyway. Think about bail reform and bond. After all, the Waffle House shooter was at first given bond. Meek couldn't even, you know, get that. And that's
why do you think that was?
It's the color of his skin, obviously. I mean, there is a greater and a disproportionate criminalization of African-American men than it is others, and that's what's shameful. It's interesting to lead in with Mulvaney. Clearly, he's breaking the law, but nothing's going to happen to him. Meek Mill pops some wheelies, and he has to go to prison. Also, there ought to be, as Justice League NYC has also said, and they've been working closely with Meek Mill, got to have a sunset on probation and on convictions. In our community, we call it being on paper. And a lot of times you're on paper for almost the rest of your life, and that's absurd. It has to change.
So Meek Mill tweeted after his release, "To the Philly District Attorney's Office, I'm grateful for your commitment to justice. I understand that many people of color across the country don't have that luxury, and I plan to use my platform to shine a light on those issues." What can he do specifically?
Well, he can speak up for others in the position he was in. He can help.
As Jay-Z spoke up for him.
As Jay-Z. And, you know, it's far better than taking money from bankers who are lobbyists. I mean, they can lobby state legislatures to change the sentencing laws, to do bail reform, as a matter of fact. All of these things they can do, and they have a very powerful platform to do that as musicians.
Mark Thompson, I love your tie today.
Oh, thank you.
It's bright, it's springy, it's putting a smile on my face.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much for saying that. I got the gray memo.
You got, yeah, I'm not bright and springy, I'm gray.
It's a good thing about gray is you don't have to worry about getting lint off of it, because it doesn't show.
Well, I don't have the president here to wipe lint off my shoulder. Mark Thompson.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you. Always. Thank you for having me.
And that right there is going to wrap up